Okay, we'll solve the problems in parallel resonance. Last class we solved so many problems in series. Now problems in parallel resonance. So let us look at this problem. A coil of resistance 20 ohm and inductance of 200 microhenry is in parallel with a variable capacitor. This combination is in series with a resistor of 8K. Resistor of 8K. The voltage of supply is 200 volts at a frequency of 10 power 6 Hz. Calculate value of capacitor to give resonance, quality factor of the coil, then branch currents at resonance. So these are the questions we have to answer. From the problem description, you have to draw the circuit. So indirectly, first question, you have to find the value of C to give the resonance. So resonant frequency is 10 power 6 Hz, and this comes under first case of parallel resonance. So what is the formula resonant frequency? Root of 1 by LC minus R square by L square. Omega naught is 2 pi into F naught. F naught is 10 power 6. And L value is 200 into 10 power minus 6. See as it is minus R value. This R is 20, not 8K. So this series resistance will not disturb the resonance. Only this value decide the resonant frequency. So 20 square by L square, and unknown is only C. Solve for C, you will get 125 microfarads. So this is what first question, easy. Second, quality factor of the coil. So omega naught L by R, substitute 2 pi F naught into L value 200 into 10 power minus 6 by R equal to 20. So 62.8. Next, branch currents at resonance. To find the branch currents at resonance, first find the dynamic resistance of the whole circuit. So what is the dynamic resistance of this circuit? At a resonant condition, this formula derived earlier, L by CR. So substitute L CR value, you will get 80K. So this circuit resistance is 80K at resonant condition. What is the total circuit resistance? 8K plus 80K is 88K. Then how much current will flow in this circuit? 200 by 88K. So 2.27 milliamps. Then potential difference across the tuning circuit. Tuning circuit. So what is the tuning circuit resistance? 80K. Through this, how much current flowing? 2.27 milliamps. Multiply, you will get 181.6 volts. So voltage across the circuit is voltage across this circuit is 161. 181.6 volts. Now you can find IL. And we can also find I. So this current is IT. So this IT we have done already, 2.27. So potential difference or potential drop across tuning circuit is 181.6. Now IL value. So what is IL value? Voltage by root of R square plus omega naught L square. Substitute, you will get 144 milliamp. This is IL magnitude. So what is IC magnitude? 181.6 by capacitor reactance is 1 by omega naught C. So we'll get 142 milliamps. So we can observe this current is 2.27 milliamp, but this current is 144, whereas this current is 142. How come 144 or 142 greater than incoming? As I told earlier, parallel circuit works like a current amplifier. So magnitude of IL, magnitude of IC is greater than incoming current. Vectorially, if you observe, vectorially with reference to this, what is IC? This is IC. IC value is 142. What is IL value? Is 144. So when you are adding these two vectorially, the resultant current is 2.27 milliamp. So this is IC. This is IL. So when you are adding vectorially, again it will satisfy. So as per the law, every node current law should be satisfied. But don't apply current law for the magnitudes, apply current law including angles. Including angle, always current law will be satisfied. Like this we can solve. Second problem in parallel. So a choke coil, when connected across a 500 volt 50 edge supply, takes 1 ampere at a 0.8 power factor. A choke coil means RL series circuit connected across 500 volt 50 edge supply, takes 1 ampere at a 0.8 power factor. So indirectly a RL series connecting across 500 volts 50 edge supply is RL, and it takes a current of 1 ampere and power factor given as 0.8. So that is the given data. Now what capacitance must be placed in parallel with it so as to make the power factor of combination is unity. So for what value of capacitor value you have to find. So now after this, the total power factor is 1. What value of C, overall power factor will be 1. Now how this is solved? Impedance of the coil. What is the impedance? Z equal to voltage by current. So magnitude of Z is 500 by 1. 500 is applied voltage, 1 ampere current flowing. 1 is the magnitude, so 500 ohms. Power factor means cos theta. Cos theta 0.8 given, then sin theta will be 0.6. From the triangle conversion, you can get sin theta as 0.6. I hope all of you know this. Then sin theta, this is actually impedance triangle. Z is nothing but R plus J omega L. This is R value. This is omega L value mod Z theta. So what is sin theta? XL by Z. So from this XL equal to mod Z sin theta. So mod Z is 500, sin theta 0.6. XL equal to 2 pi FL, solve for L. You will get this. To get power factor of 1 means to get the resonant. At resonant frequency, this circuit, this whole circuit at resonant condition, Z square equal to L by C. This derivation in first category we derived Z square equal to L by C. So therefore, C equal to L by Z square. Z is 500 square. L value already done. Calculate C. So 3.82 microfarads. I am using this formula because we are doing at resonance. At resonance only this formula is valid. Okay. So simple. Question is what capacitance must be placed in parallel with it so as to make power factor of combination is unity. So Z square is L by C. We know Z and L. C we are finding. But L we are calculated from this formula. Now find the element values in a parallel resonant circuit. Parallel resonant circuit having quality factor 40, F0 440H, and an admittance of 500 micromos at resonance. Parallel resonant circuit. And the quality factor is 40, F0 is 440, admittance is given. So at resonance admittance is, what is R value? 1 by 500 micro, we are getting 2 kilo. And parallel RLC quality factor is omega naught CR. C is Q naught by omega naught R, Q naught 40 given, omega naught 2 pi F naught given, R is 2K given, solve for C. So we got C value and R value. And parallel resonant F0 is 1 by 2 pi root FC. And here we know F0 is 440, C value 7.23, solve for L. So L answer is this. So it's easy. Problem 4. Is also simple. So some RLC parallel connected across 2 ohms. They are asking find omega naught. What is the resistance across AB at omega naught? If VI is V sin omega naught T, find IL, IC, IR. So A bit is omega naught 1 by root LC. So L value, C value given. Substitute, you will get 0.2 by H. So what is RAB is 2 plus 2. Why 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2 because what is this resistance? Resistance looking from here is 2 ohms only. So LC parallel circuit offer impedance of infinite. Infinite parallel with 2, so effectively 2 ohms. 2 plus 2 is 4. Next, what is the input applied here? This input Vi applied is V sin omega naught t. So that is the input applied. This input applied. So voltage across RLC is V by 2 sin omega naught t. Why V by 2? This V sin omega naught t dividing between 2 ohm and another 2 ohm here. So equally divide. Therefore, V by 2 sin omega naught. Then what is current through resistance? This is IR. So what is IR? Voltage by resistance. V by 2 by 2. So V by 4 sin omega. Next, find out IC. What is IC equal to C dV by dt? And the C value is 4. It is nothing but actually 4 d by dt of V by 2. What is the voltage applied there? V by 2 sin omega naught. Simplify, you get this. And IL value, IC value opposite. IC coming down, IL will go up. So minus V by 2 cos omega naught t. IC plus IL equal to 0. So like this we can answer. Is asked in gate. So here 120 volts, 120 volts applied. All three are in parallel. Current through capacitor is 4 amps and here 5 amps. This current of 5. This current 5 means what is IR must be? IR must be 3 amps. If this is 3, this is 4. Root of 3 square plus 4 square become 5. So 5 given, IC 4 given, we can find IR. So IR answer is 3 amps. Next, find IL. Is asking find IL. So IR plus IC is 5. IR equal to 3 over. Also given IRLC 5 amps. So this current also given 5. This current is the critical concept. It is not so easy to understand this concept. This current is 5. This current also 5. Therefore, this is not 0. So 5 entering, 5 going, therefore this is 0. No, not like that. IL is flowing, but still both the current should be same. So this 5 ampere is vectorially here. This 5. So this is the 5. This length is 5. Now this IR is 3. IC is 4. So total answer 5. Now there is also another situation. There is another situation so that vector will come down with the same length. So this also 5 amps. When this can be 5 amps, if there is a current of 8 amps. So out of this 8, 4 cancel. How much remaining? 4. So now it is matched. So originally this is 3. This is 4. This total length is 5. Now this vector to come here, -4 should be added. So, and this vector to come here, what is the value should be added? This is one length. This is another length. This is 4. This also 4. This 4 going up, this 4 going down, this total cancel. Then how much is remaining? 4 down. So this vector 4. So 3 plus 4, 5. Now this length is 5, this length also 5. Now this is a condition satisfied. So what is the IL current now? IL current is 8. So IL current of 8 amp. So this is a little bit critical concept. So as so there is one circuit. LC parallel circuit, current I entering, the total impedance Z. As frequency of current increases, frequency of this incoming current increases, the total impedance Z of network varies as. So what is Z? These two are parallel, na? J omega L into 1 by J omega C by this. Now simplify, you get like this. Now if frequency less than omega naught, frequency less than omega naught, so omega L value will be less than 1 by omega C. For a lower value, omega L is less, but 1 by omega C is more. If this is more, difference is negative, na? So negative cancel, Z become positive. Positive reactance means inductive. If frequency greater than omega naught and omega L is greater than 1 by omega C, so this is positive, negative, effectively negative remain. So Z is a capacitor. So overall, the total impedance Z up to omega naught is inductive. After omega naught, it is capacitive. So inductive reactance J omega L, capacitive reactance minus J by omega format. So the total impedance graph looks like this. It has given different possible graphs. So Z graph looks like this. So this is the answer. This is another simple. An LC tank circuit consists of an ideal capacitor connected in parallel with a coil of inductance cell having internal resistance of R. The resonance frequency of the tank circuit is. Directly what is asking? It is given. LC tank circuit. LC tank circuit consisting of a ideal capacitor. Connected in parallel with a coil of inductance and internal resistance. This is what given. The resonant frequency of the tank circuit. So he is asking resonant frequency of this tank circuit. So what is the formula? Already we know na. Root of root of 1 by LC minus R square by L square. We know this formula already. But in this answers not given in like that. So just modify 1 by LC common, express further like this. So if not is 1 by root LC root of 1 minus R square C by L. So answer is B. So like this given. Same known formula given different style. So this is what problems in parallel resonance. There is one small concept I forget in series resonance. So that concept, let me explain. That topic will be almost how VR VS will change with the frequency. R L is VS RLC. So this voltage is VR. This is VL. V. So with the frequency variation, how this VLVC changes. It's a variable frequency. First VL, when frequency zero, which is open, capacitor is open. Because what is capacitor reactance? Minus J by omega C. When frequency zero, this is open, minus J infinite. So because of infinite reactance open. So what is voltage across this open is Vs. When it is open, started positive, go to negative, you get Vs. So it starts with voltage of Vs. Then it will go to high, again come to zero. When frequency is infinite, it will become short. When it is becoming short, voltage will go towards zero. This is the plot of VC. Whereas VL zero frequency zero. So it starts with zero. Go to again some high. Again come to Vs only. This is the value of Vn. So it starts with zero, go to high, again come to Vs. Why it is reaching to Vs only? Infinite frequency again open. At infinite frequency, inductor is open. What is voltage across this open is Vs. So whereas VL behavior start from zero, go to maximum, again come to Vs. The behavior of VC starts from Vs, go to maximum, again come down to zero. And these two are crossing at this point. So that frequency is called as omega naught. Omega naught is the frequency at which these two are equal. So VC naught magnitude is equal to VL naught. So at this frequency equal. They are equal to this value. Don't think that value is the highest value. VC highest value is coming here. Some omega C. VL maximum is coming some other frequency omega L. At omega L, VL is maximum. At omega C, VC is maximum. At omega naught, both are equal but less than maximum value of VC and VL. So there is always a misconception that at omega naught both are equal, that itself the maximum. No, that itself is not maximum. Whatever value you get is they are equal, but at some other frequency omega C VC is maximum. At some frequency VL is maximum. That is the basic concept. And these formulas I can also give omega C formula is omega naught square root of 1 minus R square C by 2L, whereas omega L omega naught by square root of 1 minus R square C by 2L. So both are same here, multiplied here, divided. And omega L is greater than omega C, obviously. So the derivation part not so important. I am not doing the derivation. Just remember this omega C formula, omega L formula. So omega L greater than omega C, omega naught greater than omega C, omega naught less than omega L. Omega L is a frequency at which VL is highest. Omega C is the frequency at which VC is highest. Okay. So this is the concept I forgot earlier. So I am covered this. So with this, almost resonance topic is over. So all of you like my YouTube channel name CH Ganapathi Reddy, bracket CGR. All of you please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like the channel. Thank you very much.